Well, okay, just start then. The National Dairy Council. So this short's gonna be about what? Cars? Whenever. I heard they were originally gonna bring Mutt Lang in, but he wanted to way overproduce this short. Hit the road, ladies.
Youth of America.
What's a ute?
The finest physically and mentally in the entire world.
Don't worry, in 12 years we'll be at Woodstock.
As never before in the history of mankind.
Except for you.
Opportunity for the fulfillment of hopes, dreams,
All
ambitions.
dashed.
And with the vastness of opportunity offered, what are the ambitions of the youth of
Utes.
America? What of Bill, whose main interest is mechanical drawing? What's your ambition, young
For
fella?
you not to call me young
I
fella.
want to be a construction engineer. Build great modern skyscrapers. Design factories.
But my hair's gonna leave me for Lyle
plan
Lovett.
complete new communities.
Skyscrapers, factories, cities. An engineer. An engineer must have good eyesight, a steady hand, steady nerve.
And so balance.
He must have the mental creativeness that emanates from physical well-being.
And terrible posture.
And physical well-being, Bill, is attained only through good living habits. And what of you, Betty? What's your ambition?
Looking into the camera.
I want to be a famous musician, give concerts, and work
And
in
wear
radio and
drapes as a
television.
dress.
A musician, an actress. Anyone in the public eye must have fine
So Betty
appearance,
wants to be an
ambition,
actress.
and
Here,
talent.
let me introduce you to Harvey
Beauty
Weinstein.
and excellent appearance.
What, too soon?
Result from good health, Betty. Good nutrition, plenty of sleep, and exercise are basic to health. Today, John works industriously in his school shop class.
The hell
Anyone
kind of
who
school
flies
has
or
a
works with
plane in their
planes
shop
must
class?
have excellent physical and mental coordination, John. Coordination comes from practice and training. of a
Lesson
healthy
number
body
1
and
is how to
mind.
use an adjustable wrench.
Grace works diligently in her chemistry laboratory, and for a particular reason.
She's seen Breaking
She's going
Bad.
to be a nurse, a modern Florence Nightingale. She already knows that scientific
Yeah,
knowledge
this'll
of
get 'em
foods,
all fixed.
proper diet, is the very foundation of buoyant health. And Fred, his major interest is botany, studying the science of plant
So a
life.
farmer.
For Fred loves the great outdoors, and he knows that just as trees and flowers need sunlight and proper nourishment,
He's going to grow up
so
to be a
also do
lineman
human
for his
beings
local
require
power company.
good nutrition for good health. And what of Mary's ambition? as
Oh,
she
Mary
learns to
has
plan
none.
and
She's just
prepare
gonna
meals in
cook.
her home economics class. Good preparation for a future homemaker. First, a taste of business life. A small but vital part of the pulse beat
So you
of
got
the
to have
world
a
of
business
industry and
degree to
commerce.
be a homemaker?
Then her own home and family. A successful wife and mother rearing
I don't know. She
strong,
doesn't look very
healthy children.
successful to me.
Training them as she was trained in the basic fact that good food today
Whisk,
means
whisk,
a
whisk.
successful tomorrow. And tomorrow in millions
I don't
of
want to go to
homes,
school, Dad.
life begins.
The
with
hell was that, a
alarm clock.
jail whistle?
And in this home, after plenty of sleep and fresh air, John is assured of good future hours of the day.
Shut that window. I don't want anyone to see my morning wood.
Looks like he's going to get some exercise, too.
In a suit?
There's something else waiting to help start the day. Yes, life really begins with breakfast.
Mom, Dad, did you guys have us when you were 60?
But regardless of how good the all-important
That
morning
grapefruit
meal,
sucked.
it can't possibly
Here, I wanna
supply
have
all the nutriment required
oatmeal?
for an entire day. Now, just what do we mean by good food? Food that tastes good, of course. And much more
Boy,
important,
Betty, look at that. You got
food
like
that's
2 loaves of bread
good
for your
for us.
toast.
Certain foods are essential. We must have them daily for the sake of health. Someone must have an appetite. But don't worry. This
You
collection
mean
of food
the
is not for a
Utes
single
must
meal.
have an
It
appetite?
represents the groups of foods that are needed for the whole day. Meat, cheese, fish, poultry.
We had two choices, steak or
Vegetables,
fish.
green and yellow.
What about orange for the carrots? Or
Fruits.
carrots aren't
2 or
allowed.
more servings daily. At least one raw, citrus fruit or tomato often. And eggs, 3 to 5 a week, but 1 a day preferred.
Like your vitamins.
Cereal and bread. Rich golden butter.
What if it wasn't golden?
And milk to drink, combined with other foods.
Really push it, Dairy
In
Council.
ice cream and in cheese. But at least 1 quart of milk a day.
As long as you
Every
mix it
day.
in with your White
For
Russian.
fast-growing young people, more than a quart. For adults, at least a pint.
Oh, he's going to have a pint later.
Yes, sir. This is really a day's good eating. And I mean good eating.
Them's good
For it's
eats.
important that we enjoy our meals. Eating should be fun.
Except for
Part of
those
the
brown
enjoyment can
bananas.
come from having these foods prepared in our favorite ways and grouped in meals as we like them
And just
best.
laid out on the table.
The essential thing is to include all the nutrients needed daily by choosing from these types of foods. Let's have a quick look at 3 typical
Should have had
meals.
that fish look up and start singing. Give me that
Breakfast
fillet
for
of
the average
fish.
person.
Give me that fish.
First an orange. That checks off your citrus fruit. Then an egg and 2 slices of piping hot toast. If you're an adult, you may want a cup of coffee. And lunch for Mr. Average Citizen. A bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich with crisp
Everything on the
coleslaw
side,
and a
apparently.
juicy baked apple for dessert. All good foods to help meet daily requirements. Then dinner. Steak, baked potato, green peas, a lettuce salad with a tasty dressing, and a fresh homemade roll.
That's not centered on the plate.
Still more foods that taste good and are good for you. Surely these 3 meals fill all nutritional
And
requirements.
just think of all those
Or
dishes
do
that
they?
homemaker is going
check them
to
against
have to
this chart.
do.
The bars represent the different food factors, such as vitamins and minerals,
Did someone
in
say-
the amounts needed by a person for a day. Let's see how the 3 meals rate. Uh-oh. Each bar would be orange all the way across if the meals were complete.
Because they don't start serving until
Obviously, something's
2.
missing. Let's try adding some dairy products. Some butter for that toast. And how about some butter for that sandwich? Now some cheese. The baked potato calls for butter, and so do the peas in the
Who the
roll.
hell puts butter on their peas?
Let's choose ice cream for the dinner dessert. And of course, a glass of milk with every meal.
And, of course, a
Now,
doctor
what
for
does
the
the chart
bypass
show?
you're going to need for all that
Well,
butter
it's
you're
different.
eating.
By including enough milk and milk products in each meal, we reach the goal. 100% of each of the food factors needed for health. Might try checking up on your own meals. So, whenever you eat, wherever you eat, whether it be one of the 3 regular meals, such as a well-balanced school lunch, or a quick pickup like this happy lad is enjoying.
He's enjoying that a little
or
too
perhaps
much.
An enticing homemade milkshake and a toasted
It's good
cheese
that
sandwich on
Clara
after a
and Mary
day's
wore
race
the
in ice
same
box.
curtains.
Whenever you eat smartly. Young people need plenty of food. The right kind
David
of
Bowie
food.
sitting there slugging down that milk.
For good food means good health. For zest in working. For spirit in play.
He didn't have very much
For
zest
ability
working
to
on that
accomplish
wall.
Your aims and ambitions. For the manifestation of your hopes and dreams and
Here, I'm
desires.
cutting off my leg.
Good food today and every
What's up,
day
Judge Reinhold?
is tomorrow's harvest. A harvest of energy and accomplishment. A harvest of
Yeah,
health,
this'll get him hooked.
happiness, and zestful living.
Or I can't swim. a dairy council, so there's more than one. Why should we take their word for it? Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. Even leave me a comment if you want. If you don't, I'm going to send the Ute of America over with a whole bunch of butter.